Hello sailors, it's Mad and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and a very happy day for me today. First ever World of Warships viewer replay. Very happy about this. Anyway, because it's something I'd like to carry on doing in the future. I know it's not been too popular on the channel, but I like it, so I'm going to keep on doing it. Anyway, so before we go into that, again, you can probably tell I'm still suffering from Ebola, and you're just going to have to put up with my croaky voice today, I'm afraid. Anyway, so who is it? Let's get into it. It is SheepAreFriends, one of the exos of the Beard Guys clan that I'm a part of. Very good player. Kind of been a bit of a fanboy on the Discord channel. Some of the result screens he posts, and he does give a lot of people good advice on there as well. So thank you for that. You've helped me out, and I know you've helped other people out because I've read what he's written. Anyway, so he is out in the Conqueror. A ship I'm very excited to get. I don't have it myself yet, and another apology as well. Still that replay bug I can't get rid of. I think the latest patch might have sorted it, but this was from the patch a week or so ago, so it's still there. Anyway, yeah, the Conqueror, the tier 10 British battleship. I think the most recent of the additions. Soon to be the French line though, isn't there? So yeah. I've had some experience fighting this thing though, and all I can tell you is it's a huge pain in the arse. There are some things about this which are some of the reasons why I really want to get it. It's my kind of ship. This is a get down and dirty, get in there and get stuff done ship, and I really want it. So what's the big deal about this thing? Well, it has 12 dirty great big guns with ridiculous fire chance, and it kind of, if you look down at his ammo choices at the minute, he's on the HE in a battleship, which up until recently people would have looked at him funny, you know, with a funny look and maybe some memes floating around the screen. But now it's become a viable option on British battleships. Not all of them. It does annoy me when certain people in some of them think it's a good idea when it's not, but in the Conqueror you've got 12 guns with a ridiculous fire chance. It's pretty much, I think the term some people use is insta-fire. You look at something, you fire some rounds at it, and you set it on fire. They burn the repair. You then, next salvo away, you set them on fire on one or two places again, and they burn down. Trouble with that though is, there you go, insta-fire. Only one though, from the Yamato. 5 hits though. Yeah, trouble with trying to burn people down, you have to be persistent, because fire damage is 100% repairable. So if you're fighting someone who knows what they're doing and they cycle their consumables correctly, they can build up most of that health back. So you have to be persistent and keep burning them down and trying to get more than one fire over and over again. A bit of a miss there, never mind. Yamato starts to pull forward. He is given a bit of broadside there. Maybe worth a punt with AP, but who am I to sort of say what Sheep's doing here? He is a beast. Anyway, so HE shots away, another 12 rounds go. He's looking for a fire. Yamato's not burning, so it's almost like the fire was on the Yamato, wasn't it? Right, so here we go. Boom, insta fire. 5 pens, 2 shatters, which is you know, something that happens with HE. Right, so he's burning nicely. I think Sheep thinks he burnt his repair, which he probably did, so he's going to try and get another fire going. It's always best to get 2, because then the fire damage outweighs the heal. Right, there we go. So he's got 2 fires burning on him. His health is going to start disappearing down. Yeah, at this angle, I think AP might have picked up a nice citadel there. And you can see that Yamato captain has got the Admiral Yamamoto captain, which means he has some abilities which I expect Sheep would want to get rid of as quickly as possible. I think it has extra heals, doesn't it, and stupid stuff like that. I wasn't able to get it. I tried. Yeah, just don't have the time or the right sort of Japanese ships. Anyway. There is one other thing about this ship I haven't mentioned yet. I'm going to wait until later on, because there's something that happens which is the perfect sort of scenario to explain why it's so potent. Anyway, a bit about Sheep's positioning here. He's just been keeping island cover between him and the Yamato. Sorry, my voice is starting to go. But as you see, the cyclone counter is starting to tick down, so he's going to start to make his move now. As the cyclone kicks in, view range and spotting range is going to reduce, so there's no point being at the back. And when all the enemy ships are going to be completely out of your view, because they will be absolutely useless. Pushing in then, DD's doing a good little job over there of keeping the targets lit up. He's leaving the smoke screen now, there we go, he picks up some more targets. Shots out on the Yamato again, and he starts to turn away. If he pushes in too much, nose in, he's going to give broadside to those two battleships pushing in there, and there's also some guys pushing up through the middle. I think Sheep's noticed that, so he's bailing out from his move now. And what he's going to do in a minute really is sort of genius. Right, so he's turned away, shots out at the Yamato. You see his damage counter is still ticking up, so that fire is still burning from the previous salvo. There you go, another 2 fires. And that Yamato is cooking along nicely. So over 100k damage now. And looks like the Yamato's put the fires out, so he's going to put another salvo down the range. And this is what I mean, you need to be persistent. You can see the Yamato's been building health in between fires. So he's still alive and kicking. There we go, there's another fire. Just the one, could have probably done with the second one to get the kill there. Well, this is the only trouble. The Mikhail Kuchezov there, if he had AP loaded, he hasn't got enough health for a dev strike, but if he did have AP loaded, 1 or 2 citadels there, he would have been gone. But the HE there really didn't sort of impress, did it? A couple of pens and only 1 fire, and he lives. Right, Cyclone's really starting to kick in now. View range is dropping. It's going to be down to 8k in a second. Right, so view range is down to 8 kilometers. And this cruiser here is obviously fighting that Kuchezov. Shots out blind. 3 pens. I think that was 7,000 damage. Trying to do some maths on the fly from the damage counter. You know me, maths isn't my strong point. Even though I'm an engineer, but I use a calculator to do maths for me, because why not? Right, AP loaded. Hoping to come round and finish off this Kuchezov. It's going to get a bit of a shock though. Detected, who's here? Is it just a Kuchezov? No. Surprise Yamato. Drops out, nice citadel. That's 1 cruiser down, because otherwise it was going to be 3-on-1 pretty much here. Right, bounces some of the Yamato shells there off the side armour, the belt armour. Pushes in, still got AP loaded. Now he needs to deal with the HE spammer. Possibly got torques. Boom, 15,500 damage from the front. Does take some damage off the Yamato there. Yamato could have aimed a little bit more at his nose. He should have been able to overmatch his nose probably. Right, 2 fires burning. But look at the heal. This is what I didn't mention earlier. Look how much available health to heal. Ignores the Yamato. finishes off the HE spammer. He knows he's going to take some damage off the Yamato here. Wow, that hurt. But boom, pops his heel. And look how much he's able to heal up. This is the big thing about the British battleships as well. The tier 9 and the tier 10, the Lion, the Conqueror and the Nelson, the Premium, when they're able to do it. And this is something I'm really looking forward to be able to do. This raw, just brawling power. Can't get his guns low enough. Aims third person. Boom! 5 citadels. High caliber. Lovely. Devastating strike. Man, I need this ship. It's epic. And he's already back up to 2/3 health. Love it. Anyway, there we go, guys. I'm going to cut it short here. He does a little bit more damage. But after that brawling session there, I really don't think we need to watch it. Right, so there we go, fellas. That was SheepAreFriends in the tier 10 British Conqueror, doing an amazing amount of damage. A figure I'll probably never achieve myself. Anyway, thanks for sending that in, mate. If you've got a replay you want to send me, just send the replay file to the email address in the video description below. Anyway, cheers guys, give it a like if you did, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you laters.